I was born in the 1970s. I grew up in the 1980s, and during that time, mustaches were cool. And this was also the last time that these three words were uttered in the same sentence. But the mustache had an amazing run. From the Civil War up until about 30 years ago, mustaches were in style. Especially if your name was William Taft, Tom Selleck, Billy D. Williams, Lanny McDonald, Eric Dickerson, or Raleigh Fingers. But as the 1990s approached, inexplicably, the mustache went out of style. Now, if you had a mustache around this time, you were good to go. But if you grew one, you were unfairly lumped in with adult film stars of the past and that scary guy at the end of the street who owns a windowless van. Now, facial hair didn't go out of style, because in the last 3 decades, we've seen the rise of the goatee, the soul patch, and the beard. And it's not like people haven't tried to bring back the mustache, but they usually cave or shave when the adjective creepy is used to describe their appearance. In the early 2000s, it was actually cooler to get a tattoo of a mustache on your finger than to actually grow one on your face. But don't think of this as a mustache eulogy. I think the mustache could actually make a comeback. Hear me out. I recently saw a well-known celebrity wearing a mustache, and yes, the haters said it was ugly, but I think if anybody could bring it back, this person could bring it back. I am talking about Justin Bieber. Think about it. He is a super influential pop music superstar. He's in his mid-20s, and between Instagram and Twitter, he has over 237 million followers. It's conceivable that a teenager could grow a mustache to look like Justin Bieber. In the same way that teenagers puffed up their hair to look like their favorite MTV stars in the 1980s, or mimicked the high top fade of their favorite music superstars from the late 80s or early 90s, or grew out sideburns just like Luke Perry in the 1990s. I'm not saying the fate of the mustache rests solely on the upper lip of Justin Bieber, but I am saying that the ghosts of Burt Reynolds, Rick James, and Teddy Roosevelt have a good reason to believe. What's that? He shaved? I don't believe it. I'd have to see video. There's video? Well, there goes my theory. So, maybe the mustache wasn't meant to make a comeback.